Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny here again, and as you can see, I got an xzeus. So I'm just gonna do a little review video on it, and it's kind of just gonna be my opinion. And keep in mind, this is my opinion and my opinion alone. It's not, don't take it for anything else. Anyways, getting right into it. It's red, as you can tell. I paid for a custom color, and let's just go over the price really quick. It is 510 Singapore dollars, so you can make up your mind about that. If it is very expensive, but I'll go into how I acquired the money to purchase this at the end of the video. So, anyways, getting right into it. Mine, I literally looked all over the shell. I could not find any like imperfections, like bubbles or parts that aren't filled in with resin or whatever this is casted out of whatsoever. I'm extremely happy with how this was casted, and I was kind of expecting going in like, oh, there might be some imperfections, so I was ready to see some, but there wasn't any, so that's really nice. Going over the rails are very consistent. They are the like, there is a few fat ones, like as you can see, is thin, fat, thin, fat, like just like Sykes and just like that guy Alex or Zocco or whatever. Sorry, I can't say that. But these rails are absolutely perfect. They're consistent. But these ones are just thin, fat, thin, fat. But I don't have the filing problem like that other guy had. Thank God. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Mine came with these on either side. I didn't see anyone else have those, but I saw these plates for sale on Xplorer's website. So I don't know if this is casted into the shell now. Like I have a Gen 3, or Hang just decided to add this to be nice or something. But I got those, and I really like that. I think it looks awesome. And it just came with the shell, so that's kind of nice. Here's where the pump action grip would go. This is the pump action grip, and it's nice. Just some nice thick aluminum bars. I heard from I've heard a few people say that it's too small, but I find it actually pretty comfortable. I hold it like with one thumb here, and then my finger there overlapping. And that's how I hold a long shot grip too, and I actually find it pretty comfortable, but I have pretty small hands. Here's my hand, like compared to a mag. I have fairly small hands for a guy. Nice mag release here. I don't have the spring in it right now, just because when I open the shell it flies out, and I didn't want to lose it. Nice trigger here. I have a X trigger, black X trigger, same thing, no spring. And then a little stock for the removable stock or adjustable stock button. And when I put it all together, I'll show you. We're just going to go over the internals now. So opening up the shell, I have a Gen 5 kit in there. It's kind of a mix match. So I have the older X trigger, which I've had for a while, and it's nice and straight, and I like it a lot. I'm just going to say a lot. I have a catch here, and I told Hang, I said, I need a catch for my xzeus. Can you make me an xzeus catch? And since the xzeus has that little ramp in there, and the catch is a little bit wobbly if you use a stock catch, and the stock catch, like that divot in there, it will mess with this side on here. See, I'll get a stock catch really quick if you can bear with me. So here's the stock catch, and these don't work in an xzeus, and so I knew that going into it. So I just said, hey Hank, can I get an xzeus catch off you? And he made me this, and it works perfectly fine. There's no wobbling. It's super strong because it's aluminum, and I'm having absolutely no problems with it catching whatsoever. I really like it. Now, going into the little mag release here, I'll put that back in. There'll just be a spring right here, and this came with the blaster, of course, and it's a X lever, which I think is really cool. You can't really do it while the shell is open because it kind of flies apart, but it's supported by this nice little metal rod there, and that's just glued into place. And then nice metal rod for the trigger as well. I thought that was very nice. The only imperfections in the shell are on the inside. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, I think you can. There's a few bubbles. See, there's bubbles in there. But they're extremely small, and they're only on the inside. I've looked over this whole shell, because after I saw the other xzeus review, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, I was extremely worried about mine, but like, it's literally perfect. I'm really happy with it, very pleasantly surprised. So now I will go over the breech. It's a Gen 5 Xplorer breech, so there's your Gen 5, whatever it's called, dart gate. Got a hawk muzzle, I think it's a 12-inch, 11 or 12-inch aluminum barrel. I have a Roboman bolt sled, it's obviously blue, and then the Gen 5 nylon pusher with the aluminum plunger cup, and then the aluminum plunger rod, and I'll show you my spring combo in a sec, so yeah, hold on. Okay, so here's my spring combo. It's a black longshot stock spring plus Xplorer 14 kg spring. Oh, sorry about that. And then I have a stock retaliator spring on there too. And this is giving me, I don't know, approximately 20 kilograms, I think, because there's the 14 kg spring plus the stock, so that's about 18. And then I don't know what a stock retaliator spring is. I'm thinking like maybe it's 2 kilograms, so you know, it's around 20 kilograms, and that's good enough for me. I don't want to go super crazy on my spring load, because I find after about 20 kgs you don't really get too much performance. The dart just kind of freaks out and just spins, and it's not as accurate as it could be. So yeah, anyways, I have the Xplorer aluminum plunger rod, and that's the new Gen 1 with the cuts in it. And then a nice nylon Mickey Mouse piece, and then just some padding. I don't know what kind of padding that is. Hang did it for me, so nice guy. And then some modifications that I did. I just have reduced the inner diameter of the plunger cup to a slightly larger diameter than the front of this hole. So that reduces quite a bit of dead space. You gain... I don't know, I found that I gained quite a bit of performance from it, and I have a stock Longshot O-ring in here, like the plunger head O-ring, and there's some Teflon tape under the plunger cup, so it's a little bit more friction than stock, well, Xplorer stock, but it seals better, in my opinion. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the internals, so we'll put this back together, and then I'll shoot a couple darts for you guys. One more thing before I close up the blaster. Some people are saying their catch was really wiggly. Mine, like, it maybe has about 1 mm of wiggle room. Like, I can't wiggle it very much. And it's been catching great with the 20 kgs that it has. But yeah, we'll do some shooting now. Okay, so here it is all together, and I have my X sights on there. I really like these. I think they look awesome, and you can actually adjust the, hopefully you can see that, you can actually adjust the position of that and the position of the front. Not that that matters, you know, it's a Nerf gun, it's not accurate enough to, to use sights whatsoever, but very cool. I think it's nice. Pump grip, it's nice, pretty smooth. Trigger pull, the spring that it came with for the trigger was really beefy. It's a nice, very nice, strong trigger pull. I definitely like it. Some people had a wobbly stock. Mine isn't too bad. Like, as you can see, there's not too much play. Like, I have to really force it for there to be some play, but it's not drooping down or anything. It's good. Pump grip is secured with a bolt, and there's some nice spacers in there. My grip doesn't go like too far. It's over by maybe half a centimeter, something like that. Again, priming is very smooth, and depriming, it catches just fine. So 20 kgs, maybe you can hear the click. 20 kgs, catches good. Here's the mag release. And the mag release, I put a stronger spring in it just because I liked the stronger spring. I have a hawk muzzle on there, which is nice. I think it's my favorite muzzle by Xplorer. I think it's a nice muzzle. And we'll go over the seal really quick, so I just take the muzzle off. And it seals better if you hold the grip forward, but I can't really do that and pull the trigger at the same time. So hopefully you can hear the seal. So, not the best seal in the world, but for a Gen 5 breach that people say doesn't seal at all, I think that's excuse me, I think that's a pretty decent seal. And so yeah, I'm happy with that. And now we should probably do some firing. I'm just using the regular Xplorer 18 round mags, and you can just slap those in, and then mag release here. That's quite comfortable. Let me just put my muzzle back on. And the adjustable stock, I leave it at the furthest position. That's the only kind of downside about this. The inside position is really small. Like, unless you're a kid, like a smaller kid, I don't think you'd have it on anything but maybe the last or the second notch. And the range of motion is pretty small, but you know, I guess it's a nice feature. And yeah, if you guys want to check out the rails, they're quite good compared to other people's rails. No bubbles or anything. And I guess we'll go outside and fire it now. Okay, so we're going to be shooting at my garage, and the first dart that I have loaded in is Xplorer's red foam from a really long time ago with a V2 tip. And I don't know how far away this is. This is maybe, just guessing, 70 feet? I don't know. Anywhere from 50 to 70 feet. I'm not good at guessing ranges. But anyways, here you go. So as you can tell, it hit the garage. Next dart is yellow foam, or their new yellow foam with another V2 tip. Or sorry, that was their old blue foam with a V2 tip, but that hit the garage as well. Okay, now yellow foam with V2 tip. Oh, that skipped off the ground. But yeah, now a Pac D dart. Oh, hit my dad's car. That sucks. And I'm trying to fire this parallel, but they might be slanted down a bit because I'm holding it with one hand. Next to our V3 tips with yellow foam. Oh, I shot the ground with that. Okay, next dart we'll do a range test, and I'll walk it out, see how many steps. Okay, keep in mind I'm firing into the wind, and it is quite windy, so this is pretty sure this is a level shot, but I'm holding it with one hand. So here we go. And I will just walk it out, so counting the steps. 17. So that's 42, and I think we're getting close to the dart. I honestly don't see it, so let me just find it really quick. Alright, I couldn't find it, guys, so yeah, we'll just shoot another one. So this is a flat shot, and we'll count my steps. And so a little bit of bounce, but yeah, let's count my steps now. 1, 2, 3. I won't count them out loud, don't worry. Oh, and keep in mind, I was standing in line with the end of my driveway, so right where the mailbox is. And this is kind of with the wind blowing sideways against it, so it shouldn't really affect the dart. That's 52 steps right now. so about 85.5 steps. So this is at my neighbor's mailbox, so it shot from one mailbox to the other mailbox, and I'll measure that one day and I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, flat shot, and I think that's pretty damn good for a such a small plunger tube. It's just a long shot plunger tube, and overall I really like this thing. It's been great. So I'm gonna wrap up the video now. One last test before we close the video, because we're in Canada, gotta shoot through a cardboard box. But yeah, anyways, I got a just a V2 tip loaded in the breech. So here we go. Oh, the tip broke off, but it pierced the box. And yeah, ruined the dart. But oh well. So yeah, hope you liked it, guys. That's my xzeus. Yeah, that's all. Talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, wow.